Tesla's Cybertruck electrified the car world with its futuristic sci-fi design. But current truck owners were charged up about its enticing power and price point. Other electric trucks, or EV trucks, not to be confused with an ET truck, are already available or set to release in the next couple of years. We're going to cover the best 5 all-electric trucks soon to be hauling big loads and turning heads on the road. So drop all your Optimus Prime fanfiction and check out these real EVs of power, metal and speed. Let the electric truck wars begin. The Bollinger Motors B2. The B2 is the successor to the B1. The difference? Bollinger duplicated the B1 architecture, but with a longer body and added a pickup truck bed that can carry up to a 16-foot cargo. Let's check out the specs. 614 horsepower and 688 pounds-per-feet of torque. 500-pound payload. 200-mile range. 0 to 50 in 4.5 seconds, with a top speed of 100 miles per hour. This big boy can tow up to 7,500 pounds. That means if you're ever in a situation where you need to hoard food and emergency supplies, like maybe a lot of toilet paper, with at least 4 non-stop panic-buying trips to the grocery store without even needing to charge up again. No, seriously. Bollinger says you can charge the B2 in 10 hours using a 220-volt outlet, but also fast charge in about 8.5 hours with an optional add-on. One of its best features is a hollowed-out interior that allows storage space up to 16 feet long throughout its center. Make sure not to tell your shady friends about this huge space, or prepare to receive a lot of requests to store anything they don't want their wives or the IRS to know about. Bollinger says the B2 is great for farm life or in a worksite setting. With that in mind, the Bollinger Motors trucks have a standard ground clearance of 15 inches. Take that, you pesky lions that can easily reach our faces. Oh, right, and the price tag for this? Only $125,000, so you can feel rich while single-handedly ending global warming. Rivian R1T. The Rivian R1T is an all-electric pickup truck that wears a much more conventional design with familiar dimensions. Here are the specs. 750 horsepower and a combined motor of 829 pound-per-foot of torque. Tow up to 11,000 pounds. Up to a 400-mile range. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. A top speed of 100 miles per hour. The R1T is an intriguing case because its technology is already being used by Ford to make their electric vehicles, which also led to Amazon asking Rivian to make 100,000 vans to deliver their products using self-driving technology. Now, before all you EV enthusiasts get up for a standing ovation from your gamer chairs, this does technically mean that Amazon will be one step closer to employing fewer people and more robots. Which is sad, yes, but hey, at least your Instant Pot multi-cooker will be delivered in under 2 days. Traditional truck aficionados say they appreciate the R1T's more big, tough-looking trucks compared to Tesla's more future dystopian offering. Rivian also says all standard versions of the R1T will come with Level 3 autonomous driving capabilities and adjustable air suspension. Now, all of this does sound impressive, but the best feature by far has to be how the R1T can spin like this. Rivian has trademarked this move the tank steer or tank turn, but since we know Amazon will use Rivian's tech to deliver packages, this can only mean one thing. Yes, you guessed correctly, we can now finally deliver a shaken 2-litre Coke bottle using Rivian's spin tech to prank our friends, loved ones and gasoline-based vehicle owners with the full power of Amazon's distribution centres and the all-electric impressiveness of the R1T. Hardcore off-roaders will undoubtedly put the function to good use while exploring the great outdoors, but expect a massive spike in sales of carbonated drinks once this bad boy is out. Lordstown Motors Endurance. The Endurance is touted as the first commercial vehicle to feature 4 in-wheel hub motors. That means there are fewer moving parts for more vehicle control. This also leads to fewer maintenance costs than traditional vehicles, giving credence to the Endurance name indeed. Specs: towing capacity of 7,500 pounds, 600 horsepower, a top speed of 80 miles per hour, EV range of 250 plus miles, and a 9+ hour charge time. The story behind the Endurance is a wholesome one. We usually miss out on the backstories of EV productions. The Lordstown Motors Corporation gathered management to express the gratitude they share because they can create jobs by building the Endurance, something their workforce needs in their town. So a lot is riding on the success of their recently purchased assembly plant sold by GM Motors. Plus, the mayor has this to say about the Endurance.
I don't know who came up with the name, but I kind of like the name too.
I did that. That's what we mostly know about the Endurance so far. Other details haven't revealed themselves yet, but we do know the mayor likes the name. Lordstown Motors seems to be most proud of the 4 hub motors, giving the vehicle not just all-wheel drive, but full control over the power and braking at each wheel. That is a unique level of control that should give the Endurance an impressive amount of acceleration and traction in any condition. Ford F-150 Electric. Ford is one of the most trusted names in the auto industry, so when they say they're making an electric pickup truck, you better pay attention. What's the truck called? The F-150. Simple and elegant. Ford has yet to share specs or details about the electric pickup. Here's the specs so far. Range? A mystery. Price? Unknown. The anticipation of the F-150 is so high, there's even spy shots of it around the web. Yes, people are actually camping out at Ford's facilities just to get a shot of it, like it's Drake doing yoga on a secluded island. For more than 4 decades, the traditional Ford F-150 light-duty full-size truck has been the best-selling pickup in America. So stay camped outside that Ford dealership for any new peaks. Tesla Cybertruck. What more can be said about the Tesla Cybertruck? Tech specs: 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.5 seconds, range of 250 plus miles, towing capacity of 7,500 plus pounds, and autopilot standard. Tesla is synonymous with electric vehicles and clean energy. Even the founder Elon Musk is dating electronic artist Grimes after a brief time with Cameron Diaz. He was even in Iron Man 2. What's the Ford CEO gonna do? Appear in Aquaman 2? Not likely. All of this sounds like it's not relevant to the Cybertruck, but the celebrity of Elon Musk has positively helped the image of Tesla as the cool, on-trend EV manufacturer of the world. If any press is good press, imagine the marketing power behind the Cybertruck. As much as EV fans want competition, because the competition is great for the consumer, Tesla has been a trailblazer in this industry. And that means the Cybertruck has a huge advantage over competitors, but it also means the expectations are high. Will they deliver? Will Ford utilize its market lead? Will I even be able to afford any of these vehicles? Anything is possible in this new era of the electric truck wars.